Hello, my name is Melissa Power and welcome to my channel. Let's get cracking, team. We've got a 45-minute ride ahead of us today. And I'm going to give you a little reminder of what everything will mean that you see on your screen. So first thing we want to do is find our RPM. That's how many times our legs are going round every 60 seconds on the bike. You'll also hear me call that cadence. The RPM we're riding at right now is 87. If you listen to the music will always match the RPM. So if you don't have a screen or a monitor, it doesn't matter, you just listen to that music. Second thing that you'll see on your screen will be intensity. That's how hard we're working, how easy we're working, and that will go from 1 to 10. 10 being the absolute hardest, and 1 being riding through a meadow, eating a baguette, having a lovely, jolly old time. We won't be seeing any ones today, I'm afraid, but right now we are seeing 6. That means moderate intensity. You could do this all day long if you wanted. So we've got our RPM, we have got our intensity, checking with that posture. Always keeping the hands nice and wide, opening up that core a little bit, keeping the chin up, the eyes up. Take a deep inhale, exhale, and off we go. It's lovely to be here as always, coming to you from my studio Cadence in North London. If you're ever in London, come and give us a try. Very, very proud of the studio. We got named #1 in Time Out, which was absolutely brilliant. We've got a fantastic team here. So if you're ever dropping by, come and say hi. Now, what I want to talk to you a little bit about is power. So if you look at your screen, if you have one, there'll be something on that screen that says watts. What's your measure of power? It's how hard you are working. When Chris Hoy was in the velodrome, he'd be putting out 2,500 watts. And the guy in Australia recently broke the world record, I think it was 2,800. Absolutely incredible. So in our power tracks today, that's when we'll be looking at our watts. That's when we'll be referencing power output. Alongside our power tracks, we'll have rhythm tracks. Now our rhythm tracks are there as active recovery. They're there to get our breath back, to rest our legs, but it's really important that we keep working in them, and that's what boosts that baseline fitness. So a mixture of power and rhythm in today's class. As always, whenever you need to, take a rest. I'm going to push you, but it's your class, it's your ride. So let's get cracking. Simple water if you need it. We are going to take it out the saddle and we're going to kick off with a little bit of rhythm. So hands, top of the bars, thumbs on the inside, fingers on the outside. We are finding 75 on your RPM. Effort level, 6.5 out of 10. So take that resistance to where it feels that intensity. Bear in mind, a lot of your intensity is going to come from movement. Now, what we want to find in rhythm is a leading leg. That is the leg that's in charge. That's the boss. So start to emphasize one leg a little bit more than the other. And now we're going to bring a bit of movement in. We're going to go up like this. 5, 6, 7, and right. Should feel that heart rate coming up a little bit. 5, 6, 7, and right. And again. Up. Good. And right. Hold it here. Now we've got the hang of it, we're going to take it into a 4 count. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, and right. Not too low. Up. And right. Breathing through it. Up. And right. Keep the body weight back. When we're out the saddle, we're still thinking about 60% of the way over the saddle. Hands light on the bars. And again, 8, 7, 6, 5. We got a little break coming up. 4, 3, 2, and hold it here. Get that leading leg back. We're gonna go again. Watch that hand position. Always keep the hands wrapped around the bars. Make sure the fingers aren't splaying out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it up. And ride. Not too low. Core nice and tight. And up. Right, good. Keep it moving. Should be feeling a lot warmer now. Up. 30 seconds, then we're going to take it into our first power track. Preparing the body for some great work in the legs. Up, drop. Now hold it here. Just give me that leading leg. We're going to take a seat in 4, 3, 2, 1. In the saddle. Drop that resistance down slightly. Get a sip of water. Here we go. Cheers. So, our first power track today, it's a tough cadence. It's a short track, 2.5 minutes, 90 RPM please, effort level 6. Because the cadence is high, you're not going to need that much resistance to find these intensities that I'm after. So, really making sure we are at that 90, using that beat or looking at the screen. First interval coming up, 45 seconds. We're going to take it up 7 out of 10. That's it, no higher. That means you won't need that much resistance, you will need some. 45 seconds on the clock. 7 out of 10. 4, 3, 2. Here we go. Now I want you to pull your legs up. When we're in the saddle, it's all about that pull power. Keep the knees straight ahead. Keep the hands light on the bars. Breathing through the nose. 7 out of 10, still your aerobic zone. That means we can breathe through the nose. We can speak if we wanted to still. Might be hard, but you can still speak. Keep it moving, you are very nearly there. Coming into our last 15 seconds. Now the tricky thing here is going to be going just back to 6 out of 10. There's going to be a temptation to want to take it lower. I want you to take it just down to 6, no more. Tough first power track today. This cadence is high, so it's hard to get your breath because the legs are still moving at 90. Try to keep that RPM at 90 and not drop any lower. We got one more interval. In 3, 2, 1. Take it away. Back up, 7 out of 10. No more. We have got some fantastic power tracks that are going to challenge you later. So I don't want any more than 7 right now. We're still warming up the legs, we're still warming up the lungs, we're still realizing what we're doing. We're on a bike, we're training. So don't go too hard too soon. 20 seconds. Check in with the RPM. Pull those legs up. Breathing through the nose. Aerobic zone, nose problem. Sorry, I can't help it. 8 more. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we are straight back into rhythm. Hands high, shoulders back. Let's find that leading leg. You've got a minute before we bring the movement in. So, 6 out of 10. All right, so we're warm. We've got our first power track out the way. Hope you're feeling good, hope you're feeling ready, hope you're feeling well. Hope you're having a good week, good weekend. I feel like I was having a good weekend. I bought something off Vinted. I was very excited about it. Do we have Vinted all across the world? Is this a British thing? I don't know. Where people sell their clothes. It's like eBay, but for clothes. And I bought a jacket which said size small. I was like, great, fine. This jacket I have would have fit. In fact, it did fit my 1-year-old. Give me that leading leg. Bam, bam. We're gonna take the hips back. This story is going somewhere, I promise you. We go back, 5, 6, 7, and right. We're gonna do this first set. Back, 5, 6, 7, and right. And again, take it back. 5, 6, 7, and hold it here. So I can get over that. It was only 10 quid, it was fine. My mate once was on the hunt for a Turkish carpet, which is expensive. And she finally found one. And she was like, this is an absolute bargain. It's only 90 quid. They were like hundreds and hundreds. So she bought this Turkish carpet. And when it was delivered, it was like that big. And it was for a doll's house. I don't think she could return it. So always measure what you're buying is my advice. 3, 2, 1, we go back. Hold it. And right. 5, 6, 7, take it back. Elbows in. Right, give me a 4 count. 3, 2, 1. Back. And right. Lovely, keep breathing through the reps. Back. Really feeling the hamstrings, the back of the legs engage when we go back. And again. Chin up, eyes up, back. 20 seconds here. And then we're gonna stay out the saddle into our next power track. 8, 7. Try and breathe through the nose and out through the mouth on every rep. Thinking ahead to get that oxygen down to the lungs, down to the legs, hold it here. We're gonna drop the cadence very slightly. And we're gonna increase the intensity to 7 out of 10. So I need some resistance on. 7 out of 10 at 70 RPM. So now this becomes about strength. Our first power track, high cadence in the saddle. This one, we are out the saddle, the cadence has dropped 70. So we want to think about much more resistance. Alrighty. 45 seconds on the clock, taking it up 1 intensity level to 8 out of 10. We go, 3, 2, 1. 45 seconds on the clock, 8 out of 10. You can see now we're starting to inch up this intensity. The body is warm, so we can start to handle these slightly higher levels. When we're out the saddle and when we're in power, there is no leading leg. So you want to pull and push. Equal power, equal distribution. Try not to be too clunky. You want to save the energy in the body by keeping it centralized. Drop that resistance down to where you started. It's only going back to 7 out of 10. These first power tracks, the recoveries are hard. Later on today, we'll be having very easy recovery. But this is a really, really tough way to ride. When you want to take all that resistance off and you don't, and you're recovering at higher intensities, it's hard. But it's so good. I bang on about this all the time. All right, so our second interval, we're gonna go for 60 seconds. I want just a tiny bit more resistance on because the duration is longer. Little bit more resistance to take us to 9 out of 10. In 4, 3, 2, take it away. 9 out of 10 is hard. You should be really feeling this in the legs. Having to really physically try and make holes in the floor, pulling those pedals up, get aggressive with the way you're riding. Think about something that makes you very cross. Keep the hips back, keep the eyes up, chin up, core tight, breathing through the mouth. Last 28 seconds. Check in with the cadence. When the resistance goes up like this, the cadence is the first thing to go. So are you still at 70? If you can't see a screen, just really use that music to help you. 10 seconds. Some very, very aggressive music here to help us out. 5 left. 4, 3, 2, 1, and take a seat. Take a seat, take a sip of water. 2 power traps there that were quite subtly hard. Keep the hands wide. Shoulders back, eyes up. So we have got a few minutes here to really shake out the legs. We're going to do some jumps. 90, the cadence. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We need a light resistance. When we jump, the movement is what really, really boosts that intensity. We need enough resistance to keep us supported, but you need to be able to move the legs nice and easy. I'll show you what it looks like. We find the leading leg, we go up and down. Join in, take it up, down. Now I want you to push the bars away. Shoulders back, up, down. 1, 2, 3, 4, drop. 1, 2, 3, 4. Really focusing on the leading leg, taking you out the saddle and back in. And hold it here. Now, this movement, very tough to get the hang of, especially if you're new to this. So my advice is do it for as long as you can, and then as soon as you lose that beat, take a seat and find it again, get your breath. We're gonna go for our second set. When you stand up, breathe out. When you sit down, breathe in. Find the leading leg, little bounce. With rhythm, it's fine to have that little bounce. It can really, really help. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Up, drop. Try not to plop back in the saddle. Control it down. Up. Count those beats. 4, 3, 2, 1, down. Up. Imagine someone's pulling you back. Down. Up. Chin up. It's almost like you're trying to go backwards when you stand up, which is impossible. But if you think about going backwards, you just won't go forwards. Some wisdom there for us all. Get the leading leg even in the saddle. Get your breath. One last set. In 8. Hands are light. All the focus in the core and the glutes. In 4, 3, 2, 1, up. Nice and light. Doesn't matter if your leading leg switches. Happens to everyone all the time. So don't get hung up on one leg. Absolutely fine for that leg to switch. Up, down, up. Nice. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Sip of water. We have got a fantastic track here. So, this is where we are going all out, baby. Full send. Stand up for me, give me a low resistance, 5 out of 10. This is where we see our first 10 out of 10s of the day. Yes, Vanessa, I was wondering when that would be. 64, the cadence, very low. We have 2 40-second max effort intervals. This means I want you to give me the highest resistance you think you can hold for 40 seconds. Ready? We go in 4, 3, 2, 1. Now take it up. This should mean you can only just hold these pedals. This is the highest resistance you will see today. Please don't be shy. When we're doing this in my studio, I see people underestimate themselves a lot. They get scared of a gear, they get scared of a resistance level. And they think, I've never ever seen that gear before, I've never used that before, so they don't do it. But you are stronger than you think. You can probably do 1 more gear than you had in your head. Drop down, 5 out of 10, take a seat if you want, whatever you need to do to recover. What I'm saying is, for a short amount of time, at a low cadence, most people can do more resistance than they think. We're all kind of guilty of falling into that, oh, I do this type of thing at this gear. Oh, I do jumps at this gear, But just challenge yourself, especially if you've been with me from the start. We've done this kind of work a few times now, so you'll be building strength. 3 classes is what I say it takes people the hang of to really, really get going, to understand the bike, to understand their posture, and to start seeing that increase in strength and fitness. All right, my friends, one more time. Don't be shy. You can do more than you think. In 3, 2, 1, take it up. This should be a gargantuan effort. Driving those feet into the floor, pulling the pedals back up. Make sure you are not below 64 RPM though. This power output, this watt output we talked about at the beginning, is that combination of resistance and RPM. If you can see that power output, I want you to maintain that number. You can feel that you're getting pushed back by that resistance, so really, really try to push it back. Pushing against it 5 seconds. Keep that body weight back, elbows off the bars. 3, 2, and take a seat. That was fantastic. That way of riding, that intense VO2 max training, instantly rewarding. Very, very, very tough. So you're really going to feel that lactic acid in the legs now. We want to get that lactic acid out. So what we want to do is take it back into rhythm. We have another 10 out of 10 interval after this. Oh yeah, we're warm. We're ready. My friends, 78 is that cadence. Effort level, 6.5. Hips back, eyes up. Slightly higher cadence now than we've done in our previous rhythm tracks, so you might feel it's a little tougher to stay on the beat. Very normal. Just think about that leading leg. Bam, bam. So we're gonna bring in some press ups here. It will look like 1, 2, 3, 4, and up. As always, think about the body weight backwards, and imagine there's something here that's stopping you go too low. So really suck that belly button into the back of the spine. Find that leading leg. We go down for 4 and up for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, up. 1, 2, 3, 4, up. Watch the hand position. Thumbs on the inside, fingers on the outside. Drop. Push the bike away from you. Drop. Keep the chin up, eyes up. We talked about eye contact last week, like you're not breaking eye contact. And up. Drop. Up. Down. And hold it here. This movement, along with this higher cadence, is keeping you in this aerobic zone. What we do when we're working, we just find different ways of finding these intensities. Some ways work the lungs, some ways work the legs. We've got a little bit of everything. Get ready. 4, 3, 2, drop it down. 4, and up. Down, up, down. Lovely. Breathe in and out. Hips back. Drop. Up. 20 seconds. Up. Try and breathe on every rep. Make sure you're not going too low. Leading legs in charge. All about the feet. Up. 2 more. Drop. Up. Down. And take a seat. Here we go. You got 1.5 minutes to do whatever you want. Cheers. Within reason. Don't start pouring yourself a martini and taking a full relax. That can come afterwards. Alrighty. 5 out of 10 right now. If you want to go a tiny bit lower than that. Because what I want from you for 60 seconds is all out effort. Let me tell you, after this, you have a recovery track where we're not doing any rhythm, we're not doing any power, we are completely recovering. Because I want this to be as hard as you can go. Just like we did before, but this time, it's going to be about the lungs rather than the legs. It's a higher cadence, we're in the saddle. So, hands wide from the bars, shoulders back, chin up. Can you find the RPM first? 80. So, 10 out of 10 effort at 80 RPM. Again, don't be shy with the resistance. By the end of this minute, you should have absolutely nothing left. The programming allows you to give everything here because you've got the recovery. 3, 2, 1, take it up. Now in the saddle, there's often a temptation to get ahead of 80 to try and get the power through the RPM. No, no, no. If you feel that you can get above 80 RPM, try it. Add on more resistance. I don't want you any more than 80 RPM. Equally, if the legs are slowing down, take resistance off. 30 seconds, I want you to really pull those legs up. This is only just manageable, this cadence. Can you see that power output? Maintain that number. Happy for you to get to 81 or 82, no more than that though. It's this combination, different combinations throughout today's class, allowing us to find that power in a different way. 8 left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. And I really mean that. Relax. Sit up. Roll those shoulders back. We have still got quite a bit of work to do. So I want you to completely allow that heart rate to drop down, allow the legs to get that recovery. This minute and a half is just as important as what we just did, in a different way. Recovery, so important. So, it's been lovely hearing where you're watching from. Hello from the hotel in Greece, exotic. Hello to Argentina. I was gonna do a little bit of, oh hang on, let me try. Calimera. Hola. I mean, I need to work. Maybe one day I'm gonna do an entire class in Spanish. That day will not be soon. Although I, by mistake, paid for an entire year of Duolingo because I forgot to cancel my subscription because I fell asleep. So, hit me. What language shall I learn? They're all there. Roll the shoulders back. When I was at school, I love language. I did a lot of languages. I did Latin, ancient Greek. I did linguistics at university. I did French, Italian and Russian. But I am ashamed to say, if you don't use it, you lose it. And I have now got only 3 words in Russian. Which is beef steaks, można, pожалуйста, which means, can I have some steak, please? I think you can get by in most countries by just asking for steak. All right, we are ready to go again. 5, 4, 3, 2, take it out the saddle. 2-minute climb starts in 20 seconds. So I want you to shake out those legs, roll the shoulders back. 15 seconds and we take a seat again. Just giving that bum a little bit of rest standing up here. So, in the saddle, 87 your cadence. This is hard. I want you straight to 8 out of 10. What, Melissa? Yes, here we go. 8 out of 10. We've had loads of recovery. We've got 1 minute 8 and 1 minute at 10. This is going to be a testing couple of minutes. So I want you to focus right now on your breath. We go in, 2, 3, 4, out. 8 out of 10, threshold zone. Lactic build up in the legs. Shouldn't be able to speak very easily. I mean, try and state, I would like some beef in any other language, apart from English, and you should be struggling. 20 seconds, and then we take it to 10 out of 10. Already fatigued from this 8 out of 10. This is going to be a very, very tough ask. So, you will not need much resistance because of the duration, and we've already been at 8 out of 10. It's not going to take much to get to 10 out of 10. 4, 3, 2, here we go. Resistance up, it might just be a little bit you need. Go by your feeling. 10 out of 10, we are not asking for steak at all, it's impossible. Keep the hands wide, push those bars away, tense the core. What we don't want to do is let the core disengage. That happens if you do anything like this. There is no wind inside. So we do not need to be aerodynamic. We want to keep the core braced. That's where most of your power originates. Pull the legs. 20 seconds. I know how tough this is. I think this is your toughest track, I really do. I didn't want to tell you that before we started it. 10 left. Keep the RPM at 87. 8. Good. 5. And take it down. Sip of water. Toughest track is out the way. It's all easy peasy from here on in. Up. 73 on the cadence. Leading leg is back. Effort, 6.5. A lot of that effort though is going to come from the movement. We're going to go straight in to a single press. Now, this is a really tough nut to crack. Once people get the leading leg, and I see this in my studio the whole time, people trying to do it without the leading leg, and suddenly something clicks, you find the leg, everything falls into place, literally. So, we want to exaggerate one leg, and on that leg, back. Just drop into it. You'll be able to feel, if you're not in time, instantly. The leg and the body must be moving together. Keep it moving. You've got a little break in 4, 3, 2, hold it here. Often, if you feel like you're on the wrong leading leg, that can make you get in your head about it. So, what I would do is pause and then re-establish the leg. You could switch it. See, I've just switched my leg. All right, we're gonna go again. This set is longer. If you're not in time, don't force it. Drop out, find the leg. Here we go. 1, 1. It's only a tiny movement. Is that, oh, oh, is it? It is. Body weight back. This makes you out of breath. This is what I was saying about the intensity coming through this repetitive single move. 30 seconds. 20 left. This rhythm, I know there's a divide in the indoor cycling community between rhythm and power and what people prefer, but if you do both well, there is a very important place for both. Both serve different purposes and build fitness in different and very effective ways. 4, 3, 2, 1, take a seat. See, with that track, you can go back, you can practice it as many times as you want if that's something you're trying to improve. Okay, let's crack on, here we go. This time, we are changing our RPM And we're keeping our resistance the same. Give me 87 RPM, please. I want your resistance a tough 7 out of 10. We're only going to change the RPM by 15, getting to 100, which means we have to have a high resistance for that cadence change to increase our intensity. Here we go. Alrighty, so we're pushing to 100 RPM, which should take you to 9 out of 10 effort. Very easy to get the resistance wrong here, not a problem. Just add on resistance if you're able to get above 100 RPM. Pull those legs up. We are nearly there. This is a short initial acceleration. 40 seconds, not long at all. Imagine you are overtaking someone up a hill. Last 8, no more than 100, but equally if you can't get to 100, take resistance down. It's getting that bang on. 4, 3, 2, 1. Leave your resistance, sneaky fingers. Drop the cadence. 87. Back to our earlier power tracks. This is another example of a tough recovery. Really, really hard not to take the resistance down. We only have 2 more, and there's only 1:30 on the clock. So we're basically done. Hold on to it. Get ready. In 3, 2, take it away. Short one here. Much shorter. Excellent. Hold it. Bring those legs up. I'm going to give you 15 seconds recovery before your last one. 4, 3, 2, drop your RPM, 87. The only reason that we would be adjusting resistance here is if you can't get to 100 RPM or if you're over. We ready? One more time. This is a very, very quick recovery. 3, 2, 1, and start to build it. You're seeing the finish line at the top of the hill. You've got one more person to overtake. Drive through. Keep an eye on the RPM. 9 out of 10 effort. You might even be approaching 10 after these 3 quick accelerations in a row. 10 seconds. Hold on to it, don't let it drop. Breathing through the mouth, eyes up, chin up, bars away. 4, 3, 2, 1. And staying in the saddle. Cheers. We have got some brave choreography ahead of us. 80 RPM. I want to say straight off the bat, if this one confuses you at first, very normal. Sometimes when I do this at cadence, everyone goes in a completely different direction. Hungry hippos everywhere, but we pull it together. Have a look, 80 RPM, 6.5 out of 10 the efforts. We've got 4 moves. Looks like this. We go up, ride, and sit. 1, 2, 3, 4, up, ride, try it with me. Leading leg, up, ride, sit. 1, 2, 3, 4, up, ride, got it? Up. Don't think about anything else. If you think about anything else, you'll lose it. Don't think about what you're having for dinner. If you sent that email, did you get the chicken out of the freezer? Ride, sit, 1 more. Up, ride, sit. Hold it here. I feel like 60% of the texts that I send my partner are asking him to get the chicken out of the freezer. 4, 3, 2, we go. Up, ride, drop. Leading leg, up, and down. Focus up. Tool, ride, sit, up. Lovely. Right and drop. Make it really clean in between the moves. Try and use the same leading leg to take you in between every single move. Drop, up, and right. Good. One more. Up, tall, right, and drop. Hold it here. All right, shoulders back. That is a tough way to move. It's really good. The reason we do that, it keeps that heart rate really elevated, and it's really distracting for you as well. So you realize that you're working out without actually thinking about working out. Let's do it. Final track. This is a fantastic climb. 2 reasons. We are out the saddle. We're at 75 RPM, and we have 3 minutes on the clock. The first one wasn't a reason, that was just where we were out on the bike. Okay, 75 is a tough RPM for power when we're standing, so I want your 7 out of 10 to not be that reflective of what you think it is gear-wise, if that makes sense. 75 is a much higher cadence, so your gears will not be as high as you might have expected. That track we did earlier at 64, they were really high. Here, we're going to be hitting that 10 out of 10 again, but that intensity will come predominantly from the standing cadence at 75. 2 minutes, 15 seconds. Going to take you through 8, 9, and finishing at 10 out of 10. Getting ready to take it to 8, 4, 3, 2, resistance up. It might not be much that you need to add on at all. Like I keep going back to, the RPM doing a lot of the work to contribute to the intensity. 1 minute 45. I want you to keep your hips back. Right now, breathe through the nose. Try not to give it too much of this just yet. We don't want to waste too much energy. 1 minute 30. Getting ready for your 9 out of 10. I will never take you to these high zones for longer than a minute, max a minute and a half. Body can't do it. 1 minute 20. Take it up to 9 out of 10. This is when we start working anaerobically. Muscles are working without oxygen, so we have to be really careful about how long we do it for. If you feel like you could do this for 5-10 minutes, you're not actually at 9 out of 10. Simple as that. 60-second countdown. Now, this is really, really important that you breathe. At this point, a lot of people start holding their breath because they're concentrating. In through the mouth, out through the mouth. Shut your eyes if you want to. Whatever helps you get through this last 40 seconds. Getting ready to give me that last bit of resistance. 4, 3, 2, and take it away. Now you can bring that body weight in to help you stay on the beat. 75 the cadence. Hold on to it. 20 seconds. Keep the core super tight. Side of the abs working here. 15 seconds. Hands high. Chin up. 10 left. Hold it all the way home. 4, 3, 2, 1, and take a seat. Ah, what a finish! Cheers! Cheers, everybody. That was a really, really, really hard way to finish the class. When you're climbing out the saddle on that cadence, my goodness, your legs, your lungs, everything. Even me, on a much lower gear than all you guys. I'm still out of breath. Well done. Roll the shoulders back. Take some deep breaths in. Thank you so much for joining me. We are loving being here. Loving doing this channel. It's me and my partner Chris of the Frozen Chicken. I'm gesturing over there because We've got a little curtain at the back of the studio, and it's the only place you can sit without being seen on camera. So he's literally sitting behind a curtain back there to let you guys behind the curtain. Hey, hey! Anyway, please subscribe because we really appreciate it. So if you've enjoyed this class, tell a friend, tell your gran, tell anyone you want. And thank you so much for the support. We love hearing from you. You can see how you get so excited to hear where you're riding from. So, new class every single Monday, UK time 7 AM. There is a stretch video as well that you can do. A little, about 4 minutes, so if you've got time, please stretch. You can stretch here, and you can subscribe here. Thank you so much again for your support. As a small channel, it means the absolute world to us. Take care, see you soon.